a child, I didn't actually think of being an attorney at law. The idea came to me once I was in high school and I wanted to stop doing AdMath. One of my school friends said to me, let's go to the headmaster and give him a reason why you want to drop AdMath. And she said to me, tell him you want to be a lawyer. You don't need AdMath to be a lawyer. I was living in Ghana at the time when that happened. I came back to Jamaica to live, and I went to Immaculate Conception High School to do sixth form. And when I went there, I realized every girl in the class that were in the science group wanted to be doctors, and every girl in the class in the arts group wanted to be lawyers. And I said, I'm not going to follow them. I'm going to do something different. And I applied to university to do French and linguistics. So I got into the University of West Indies Faculty of Arts. I was doing French and linguistics. And while there in my French class, there were two Guyanese graduates of the Normandy Law School who had stayed in Jamaica and decided to do some extra studies, and they were doing French. And one of them happened to know my father, my late father. He marched me over to the Faculty of Law and made me sign up to transfer from the Faculty of Arts to the Faculty of Law. And he said to me, you need to go and study law. Your father wanted to be a lawyer, and you have the brains to be a lawyer, so you should study law. And I just followed him and I signed up the form and I left it at that. And I went my merry way, and I forgot that conversation. I had applied for a scholarship to go to France through that same French course. And I got the scholarship to go to France. And about 2 weeks later, after I got the scholarship to go to France to study French, I got into the Faculty of Law. And then I had a dilemma. My brother Brian Cummings, my older brother, blessed memory, said to me, go to law school and study law and forget about French. Because you come back to Jamaica, what you can do with your French? Be a French teacher, go to the law school and become a lawyer. And that's how I became a lawyer. What impressed me with the law school is the quality of our teachers. All of my lecturers and teachers were very good lawyers or judges. Justice Dennis Morrison, former president of the Court of Appeal, taught us evidence. I had Justice Boyd Carey teaching us family. We had Miss Dorcas White, taught us landlord and tenant. Ian Fort was one of my tutors. Justice Ian Fort, former president of the Court of Appeal. Former Chief Justice Lensley Wolf, even before he became Chief Justice, was one of my tutors, and they all impacted upon me and they made me feel welcome. And I think I didn't do so well in the final year of university in doing law, but when I got to the law school, I started to get A's, and my grades went skyrocketed, and it basically helped my self-esteem in terms of what I'm doing in this profession and why I became a lawyer. And I felt very good knowing that I had that type of caliber of persons guiding me in the profession. I believe that as many of us as possible who can go back to the law school and assist the students, whether in terms of not necessarily being lecturers and tutors, but being mentors to the students there. Some years ago, there was an issue that came out when I was president of the bar, and I called the students at the law school who were affected, and I said to them, don't worry, social media is not the be-end and end-all of everything. Life goes on. This is just one blimp in the road. Move onwards with yourself. And they were so appreciative of that counseling. So sometimes it's not necessarily only in terms of what you do in terms of being a lecturer or a tutor, but what you do in being a person. My graduating class of 1991 had a reunion that coincided with the Jamaican Bar Association annual conference in Montego Bay. And we all sat down one day, and our then, I think he was at the time president of the Jamaican Bar, one of our classmates, Mr. Donovan Walker, told us about the challenges some of the students at the law school were having. And he said that we should all do something to assist law students there financially. And we all then committed to giving $100 each every year to assist a needy student of the Normandy Law School. We have been given, for the past 6 years, we have been given a scholarship to a needy student of the Normandy Law School from the members of my graduating class to assist them financially with their education at the law school. The training that you get at the law school does not alone equip you. Experience also assists. But the importance of the training is that it sets you on the foundation to launch into your experience. And one of the things one of my bosses, when I first graduated, taught me is that you've just left law school. The law is fresh in your mind, fresher than the rest of us who are out here for all these years. So that is to your advantage. And that is what the law school helped me with. I had quite a lot of memories of the Manley Law School because I loved my time there. It was a wonderful institution to being educated at. But my fun memory was not in the classroom, it was actually on this field of play, where that particular year, the first year students challenged the second year students to a sports day. And I remember winning that sports day and winning my races in that sports day on the field actually by the Taylor Hall. So that was one of my fondest memories of running at sports day at the law school. The only thing I want to say is I would say to any student at the law school at the moment, don't be in any hurry to finish this journey. Enjoy it while you're on the journey. Enjoy what you can at the law school. Enjoy the freedom that you have as a student. Because once you hit the road as an attorney at law, you're going to have a lot of things coming your way that you might not expect. So take the time, know what it is that you need to know, gain your knowledge, and things will come with time.